is this is Kingdom Movement 17, and this is part 3 of me exposing Beyonce, and I'm going to continue. And I don't know if you notice how Beyonce has changed. She never used to curse in her music. She never used to say certain things that she says, and even the way she dances is totally different now. It has gotten a lot more sexier. It has gotten a lot more lustful and sexually explicit, and she never used to be that way. But you know what? Sin changes who you are. It changes your character. It gives you a whole new identity. She has a song called Flaws and All that's also under I Am Sasha Fierce album, and she says, I'm a train wreck in the morning and I am a bitch in the afternoon. She never used to curse until she became connected with her husband, Jay-Z. Okay, she has a song even called Ego. The way she dances in that song, sexually explicit, and even what she's talking about is really explicit. And if you turn to 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 14 through 15, it says, and no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. It's not surprising then if his servants masquerades as servants of righteousness. Their end will be what their actions deserve. So you may think that Beyonce, because Beyonce, before she was even connected with Jay-Z, remember, she would make all these melodies. She would even put on the album, or Destiny Child would put on the album of gospel melodies, and they would reverence God. Even at the same time, it was a bit, the music was secular, but they would still worship. And the things that they would talk about, that her and Destiny Child would talk about, is far from what she's talking about now as Beyonce and as Sasha Fierce. Totally different. She says Sasha Fierce is a fun person. She's sexier. She's daring. She's out there. She's willing to take a risk. Everything that the devil does. And she says Beyonce is more subtle, more calm, more humble. She is suffering with that spirit, a strong spirit. If you go to John 8, verse 34, it says, Jesus replied, I tell you the truth. Everyone who sins is a slave to sin. Sasha Fierce has a strong hold on Beyonce, and Beyonce is now enslaved to Sasha Fierce. That's why she says she has out-of-body experiences. That's why she says she doesn't know what's going on. And, that's why she said it was her alter ego. And Sasha Fierce wasn't happy just being an alter ego. That demon wasn't happy just having half of Beyonce. That demon wanted to have all of Beyonce. And that's why she now says, I am Sasha Fierce. Because now she's enslaved. Now that spirit is really working in her, to the point where it has captivated her identity, stole her name. She can't go by Beyonce because that's no longer her name. Her name is now Sasha Fierce. See, a demon wants to completely control you, not halfway control you, completely. And it is completely controlling her. The way she dances, the way she moves, the things she talks about, the things she sings about, everything about her has changed. Her decisions has changed. If you go to, this is actually the last verse. If you go to John 3, verse 6. John 3, verse 6. And it says, flesh gives birth to flesh, but the spirit gives birth to the spirit. Sasha Fierce was birthed from flesh. How is that so? When Beyonce and Jay-Z became a couple, Jay-Z helped birth Sasha Fierce because of the connection, because Jay-Z was already living that filthy lifestyle, that satanic lifestyle, and he introduced her to it. And on top of that, by them getting married, marriage symbolizes something new. By them getting married, entering a new covenant, they were able to birth out a demon. So the demons that were on Jay-Z has now transferred to Beyonce. That's what I'm trying to expose to you guys. Demons transfer. They are operating in Jay-Z's music, Beyonce. They are operating in Rihanna's music. Oh, I will expose Rihanna, but that's in another session. Keep logged in, and you'll see me exposing Rihanna, because she's another character in herself, and she signed with Jay-Z. So I mean, that's more than enough to say they are all working under a spirit. But you be careful what you listen to. Jehovah, that's what he calls himself, Jehovah. He calls himself Hova. The devil is a lie. You are not God. He calls himself Jigga. Beyonce calls herself Sasha. She doesn't call herself Beyonce. She is Sasha Fierce. Demons are operating. But I wonder how many demons are operating in your home, in your life, in your family's life. Because when a demon comes in your home, it won't stop just to take captivity of just you. It wants captivity of everybody in your house. So now you have enslaved people in your house because of your wrongdoing, because of the music you listen to. I've exposed Lil Wayne and Nicki and Tyga and Drake. I've exposed Jay-Z and Beyonce. Do away with their music. They are working for the devil, and they are demonically possessed. Now, if you're listening to them, I want you to know demons are also operating in you. Demons are, or at least they are at least trying to. Music is not just music. It's not just the beat. It's not just the rhyme. Be careful what you listen to. And this is Kingdom Movement 17 saying, you have now been exposed to the truth. You now know. You are now informed. Thank you. And do better.